be with the men, the fighting forces of government. I should show my face there. Hindi naman pwede yung peacetime ka na pumunta. Hindi naman yung sabihin mo na you place yourself in jeopardy. But somehow during the fighting, you should show yourself that you are with one in our desire to protect the republic.
Sir, do you think it's really a destiny for you not to proceed there, sir? Kasi, of course,
Well, this is the second time. The last time I was not able to go in because also of the weather. Dito naman ngayon, ganun rin ang nangyari. And you were circling many times, but we could not penetrate the, well, it was really squall. So we waited in the camp for the skies to clear up, but pagdaan namin, wala, it was raining the whole day sa Marawi.
Sir, from the reports reports we get from the ground, sir, are we planning to lift the martial law before the SONA, sir?
No, and hindi ako ang nagano. It's the armed forces and the police. I consulted them and said it was critical. Ang magsabi sa akin na hindi na critical, ang armed forces, pati ang police. I do not have an independent study of how things are on the ground. It's not my job. And I cannot do it physically even. So I have just to rely on the word of the armed forces and the police because they are the one keeping this republic healthy and alive. Pag sinabi nila wala ng delikado and everything is okay, then that is the time that they will lift martial law. Otherwise, salamat.
Meanwhile, President Duterte this afternoon visited troops of the 2nd Mechanized Infantry Magbalantay Brigade in Iligan City. The president, who was wearing military fatigue, was accompanied, among others, by Special Assistant to the President Bongo. According to Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Unson, the president had originally planned to go to Marawi City, where government forces are still fighting Mao terrorists. Inclement weather prevented the president from going to the war-torn city.
Troop Commander, can you give the tikas pahinga? Yung mga kasama ko dito, si Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, the Presidential Advisor for Military Affairs, si General Tabaquero, si Senator Manuel Pacquiao. Yes, sir. Let's give him a loud applause. Panahon lang yan, Senator, weather lang ang buhay. General Eduardo Anyo, Colonel Roberto Ancan, Governor Steve Chongbian Solon, sir, officers and the enlisted personnel of the 102 Infantry Bagwis Brigade, mga kasama ko sa gobyerno, mga kababayan. The last time I was here, it was my former task force pagkakaisa. I think he was really the first one, Buji Pangilinan, but he is now, I think, in America, maybe working for the CIA. Hindi ko nakita, biro lang, kaibigan ko yun. He was a good friend of mine, that's why I was here. Meron akong speech pero hindi ko na napasahin kasi sometimes hindi lumalabas yung nasa dibdib ko eh. First of all, I'd like to give my salute to the men of the Armed Forces of the Philippines at the PNP na nandoon sa Marawi at nangamatay. You know, if there's anybody in this crowd dito sa Pilipinas ngayon, kung may tao man na nasaktan, talagang saktan, ah, hindi naman na nagbubulahin ko kayo, nagdudugo yung puso. And not that way, but I feel very, very sad every day I read the briefer. Alam mo bakit? Ako kasi yung nag-declare ng martial law. And I was the one who ordered the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the PNP to fight there. But you must understand that I have this constitutional duty. And just like your oath of office, pareho lang tayo. With so many words, but the long and short overall of office is to protect and defend the Filipino nation. Wala akong magawa eh. I had to declare it because it was already on the critical stage. Nandoon na kami sa Moscow at sinabi nila critical. In fairness to the military guys who were with me, pati yung mga civilians na walang nagsabi, walang taong makadiretso magsabi. Baski ako siguro nung I was not, of course I work for Gloria Arroyo. But walang taong makapagsabi diretsahan na, Mayor, mag-declare ka ng martial law. Not in that way. But not in so many words, sabi nila, critical. Yung critical kasi sa akin, depende yon sa assessment ko. For one, I have to deep sa experience ko sa buhay. Martial law years, I was a student, then I became mayor, and I was the regional chairman for Peace and Order Council for Region 11 most of my 23 years. Kaya ginamit ko na lahat yung ano ko, kung ano yung critical. Kasi ang critical magkaiba eh. Sa ibang tao, lalo na sa oposisyon, at ayaw gusto maniwala, baski nandyan sa harap na nila, just for being with the opposite side. Well, wala naman tayong magawa kung ganon. This is a democracy. But yung critical ko, I could sense that it was really critical as they were shooting people already and trying to remove part the territory of the Philippines from the effective control of government. So I had to do it. So I'm very sorry for those guys who died along the way. They have my eternal prayers and my honorable salute. At sasabihin ko lang, lalo sa mga pamilya nila, they did not die in vain. Kasi it's winding up in marami. But I tell you, I would never allow my country to go to the dog. Magkaano lang tayo niyan. Pag may nakita ko na isang grupo na walang hiya talaga, as in walang hiya, itong mga ISIS talaga yan. Maote was just the vehicle, but it was already ISIS because we knew then and now that they were traveling back and forth sa Middle East to get instructions and for the training. Alam namin yun, but demokrasya kasi, hindi ka naman basta-basta lang. Since no overt acts were there at that time, wala namang bakbakan, but alam ko na hindi na natin makontrol sa karami ng armas. But we never expected that enormity of weaponry na sa kamay rin nila. Hindi ko rin talaga akalain. Walang kaubusan. And so timely, maybe God's intervention, that we did it on time. I would like to also express my support to the civilian government. Senator Pacquiao, they supported me. Ang mga local government units, mostly because alam nila ang danger. Yung mga senador pati doon lang yan sila sa Maynila. Maybe some, yung military-minded, for example, Lacson, sila Honasan, alam nila. Alam nila ang sitwasyon. Pero yung iba, just for the sake of just being also there, magkaiba tayo, but I said we have this duty to defend the Republic of the Philippines. Sa inyo lang talaga ako umaasa at sa inyo rin ako magpapasalamat personally. And I would not forget this episode in my life that I had to work with you closely, talk to you, encourage you, but most of all, to protect you and to assure you and to assure you, lahat naman tayo mamamatay, pati ako. Lahat dito matatapos nito. But I assure you that we will not forget your families kung sakali wala na tayo dito. Not because you die in battle. You may. Or you may also suffer old age sickness. But I assure you, by the time I get out of the presidency, I would have left something, a big amount, na para talaga sa inyo. And it will be a trust fund to be administered by the central bank para wala talagang kakaw-kaw yung kamay. And it will be for the solely education ng mga anak ninyo. Lahat talaga, kung gusto lang mag-aral, makakatapos. Yan ang pangako ko sa inyo before I leave the presidency. And also, andito naman, ayoko naman na palakihin yung ulo ko. Pero since I assumed the presidency, lahat ng mga klaseng equipments na para makakatulong to arrest, for example, gangrene, yung infection zone, lahat. Sandali ha, umiinit na naman kasi yung ulo ko. Kung sa sulti nila. Katong sa AFP. Ang ano
na diyan niya. Yung mga ano na sa process na yung mga bleeding nila na sa. Pero tapos na bidding. Award na sir yung sa kidney. Na-award na sir. Baril.
I hope they can do it this month. I directed si Ubial sa to finish it in the month of July.
Yes sir.
Kasi ganito talaga ang gobyerno. Minsan hindi ako nagtataka kung bakit talaga nangingit-ngit na rin tayong lahat. Kasi marami kayong walang gamit. Binili ko lahat yan. In isang upuan, I give about 500 million just to buy the equipments. Meron kayo sa Hulo, may generator na kayo ng malaki sa Cagayan. All life-saving equipments. And long ago, nung bago lang akong presidente, sinabi ko kay Delphine na ang presidential plane, yung dalawa, gagamitin para sa ferry for the wounded soldiers. At yan ang ginagamit ngayon. Sabi ko, yan ang gamitin. Okay lang ako. Okay lang commercial flight. Your life is as important as mine. It is not because I am president that you are just a soldier. Tabla tayo lahat. And so, your services are also needed as badly as mine. Maaasahan ninyo yan lahat. Medisina, at saka walang corruption. Walang corruption, kaya nga ako galit dito sa ano. I intend to reconfigure the procurement lalo na sa inyo. Wala nang second hand ngayon ng mga helicopter. Kung may pera ako, bili ako ng bago. And all the equipments, lahat, pati rifle, hindi ako tatanggap, even from America. I would never accept a hand-me-down. Gusto ninyo, magbili tayo ng bago. Ayaw ko yung magbili tayo ng second hand. Kasi hindi maganda. So these are the reforms, little ones, but just to show to you my support. And of course, I know that itong Republika, especially hindi tatagal itong mga institutions dito pagka nagbagsakan ito. And so we have to do all the things that we have to do in this world. Tsaka isa pa, meron tayong, I expect the insurrection itong sa ISIS to slow down a little bit. But ang hindi ko talaga maintindihan, meron dito nakikinig na NPA, talagang sumasabog yung ulo ninyo. First, you directed your soldiers to fight, to engage us, government. Maya-maya, sabi kayo, tutulong kayo to fight alongside with government. Maya-maya, dito na naman, fight na naman kayo, despite of just really doing what you want to say or say what you want to do. Ito, inikwento na naman ninyo. Kaya ako hindi ako kumukumpiyansa. Sinasabi ko lang kay ito, hindi ito maging sikreto eh. Lahat kayo, binilihan ko ng yung pinamigay ko na price. It's a 45. Bigyan mo, may isa ka pa bang? Do you have another ano ito? This is a Rock Island 45. It's made in the US. Ito yung initial offerings ng Arms Corps. Bibilihan ko kayo lahat, kagaya ng pulis. Isa-isa kayo. Kasi huwag kayong magalit sa akin, ha? Kasi kayong mga sundalo, alam ninyo, paglabas ninyo sa kampo, na halata ko yan. Matagal akong mayor eh. Paturatoy kayo ng lakad-lakad yan. Alam mo, ang NPA, hindi maghintayan kung may armas ka o hindi. Makapatay ka ng isa, one less enemy para sa kanila. Kawawa kasi kayo, wala kayo ng pulis yung may armas. But this thing, itong baril na ito, mainit ito. Alam ninyo yan. So, but at the same time, kung marunong lang kayong magdiskarte, mabubuhay talaga kayo at makadepensa kayo ng sarili ninyo. For example, sa bahay, mag-uwi kayo, palala tayo dyan. May isa doon, nakatindig, may isa dito, isa doon. Tignan mo muna yan dyan. Paglabas mo, nag-change position yan, change position ka rin, anak na. Huwag kang unahan mo na. Sabi ni Duterte, NPA ka raw. Kung magsabi, hindi, nagsinunod ngayon, farmer lang ako eh. Sige. Kasi malaman mo, you have to develop yung sixth sense of self-preservation mo. Pag may nakita ka nagkaiba, nagpalakad-lakad dyan ng ilang oras, mag-uwi kayo sa inyo, nandoon sa tindahan, nakaapat na ng sigarilyo, hindi pa lumalabas. Punta ka muna doon sa likod, doon sa ibang kanto, doon sa likod mo sa daanan. Putang ina mo, gusto kang magka-cancer? Pang-apat mo na yung putang ina na, kainin mo na kaya lahat yan. Gano'n na lang. Bakit mo pahititin yan? Yung mga gano'n, yung naka-standby dyan na learn to, the ways of survival. Ano lang kasi, alert lang kayo pag naka-ano na eh. Pero mainit ito ha. Itong mga NPA ngayong nakikinig, naglawa yan, magbalita mo yan doon. Padre, abangan natin ito. Kaya noon, gusto ko maglabas kayo ng kampo, pero pangit kasi tignan sa civilian, magdadala ng Armalite M16 na hindi naka-uniforme. Alam mo, demokrasya to, ikanat. Hindi natin mapigilan yung mga tao mag-chat-chat. So ito, the best nito is learn the art of survival. At huwag kang magpauna. Doon ako minsan na panahon I will not mention the Director General. May panahon yung police na hindi makadala ng armas pag hindi naka-uniforme. So dyan sa Davao, yung bukid nung Davao Road, yung last detachment doon, yung police na assign doon. Yung pobre kasi may na directive na hindi makadala ng armas, hindi naka-uniforme, hindi naka-uniforme. Umupo doon sa likod ng driver. Walang 30 minutos, may sumangkay. Binaril siya ng paltik, binaril siya ng bereta niya. Kaya ako naggalit ako, sabi ko. Binigyan ko silang 2 linggo. Sabi ko, putang ina, hanapin ninyo yun. Sa awa ng Diyos, namatay naman, 3. Pero sabi ko, hindi ako magpalugi ng gano'n. So yan ang bantayan ninyo. Pagka ang truck po na wala kang sa likod ng bantay ka lang sa likod, sa harap, katapang-tapang ninyo yung medalya, kainggit yung gold cross. Marami akong cross pero kahoy, pero gaba lang yung sa rosaryuhan. Di man natin magamit yung pangyabang. Anyway, I'd like to congratulate you again, the entire Armed Forces of the Philippines, for liberating Marawi and keeping the people safe. And you can rest assured that for as long as I am the president of this country, hindi kayo maging second class sa politics. Nilagay ko kayo sa number 1 talaga. At next year, tignan ninyo yung sweldo ninyo nga up to, lumalaki na. Tignan ninyo ulit. By next year, dublado, January, tabla na ang sweldo ninyo. Pero dapat every encounter, patay lahat. Okay. Ayaw ko magdala ng buhay priso. Papakainin ko pa yan. Marawi. You can only detain a person in the place where he committed the crime. And you can only try him also in the place where he committed the crime or the jurisdiction sa korte. Sabi ko, sana ako maglagay ng prisuhan sa Marawi ngayon. Napanggalis, maglagay ako ng jail dyan. Ilan lang naman talaga ang pulis. Di ba natin madagdagan ng 1,000? Pag-alis ng mga tropa, di-liberate na naman yun. Dito sa dito, Kidapawan. Ilang beses na liberate yung mga prisuhan. Kaya magkaintindihan tayo dito. Kaya ang media ba naman is minsan magtapo ng interpretation. Taruhin na lang natin ito. Walain natin yung preso o walain natin yung jail. Kaya hindi pwede magsabay. Well, anyway, I said, that's the problem. I'm just trying to say it now because that's the problem. Where will I put them? Because they have to be in the jurisdiction where they committed the crime. Simple as that. Kaya madagdagan ang problema. But anyway, I'm happy. My happy salute. Snappy one sa awardees and sa inyo. Alam ko, matitigas kayo. Titigas ang ulo o matitigas ang titi. Depende dyan kung saan gusto. Pero everybody will get a medal one of these days. I know, matitigas kayo. And believe ako sa sundalo kong Pilipino. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, sir, for that inspiring message. At this juncture,